The life of faith can often feel like a solitary life. In fact, there are times living in a world like the one that we live in, a culture that is the way that it is right now. It's easy for people of faith, those that want to please God, to look around and feel like they're standing in the middle of a desert all alone. There is no sustenance, there's no water, there's nowhere to find refreshment for the soul. There's so much brokenness and there's so much hurt. It's as though we're experiencing a famine, not the kind without food and not the kind without rain, but a famine for the food that enriches us and nourishes us spiritually. The psalmist was experiencing this in Psalm 63. This is the Mighty Oaks Daily Devotional. My name is Jeremy Stalnecker. And as we look to the 63rd Psalm, we read these words. I'm going to read the first 8 verses for you. Man, it's so good. O God, thou art my God. Early will I seek thee. My soul thirsteth for thee. My flesh longeth for thee in a dry and thirsty land where no water is. Isn't that how it is? The psalmist said, as I look around, I don't see much, but God, I want to seek you early. I want to get up early and I want to spend time with you because it's with you that I find the water that I need for my soul and the food that I need to sustain me. Verse 2, to see thy power and thy glory so as I have seen thee in the sanctuary, because thy loving kindness is better than life and my lips shall praise thee. Thus will I bless thee while I live. I will lift up my hands in thy name. My soul shall be satisfied as with marrow and fatness, and my mouth shall praise thee with joyful lips. When I remember thee upon my bed and meditate on thee in the night watches, because thou hast been my help. Therefore in the shadow of thy wings will I rejoice. My soul followeth hard after thee. Thy right hand upholdeth me. There's so much there, but we get this sense from the psalmist that he says, when I feel broken. We've talked about this in the 62nd Psalm, how he talks about kind of that soul level exhaustion. When I'm feeling like I'm there, I find nourishment and comfort in my time with the Lord. Often, in the craziness of this world, the very best thing we can do is get alone with the Bible, spend time in prayer, and learn from God. Be reminded that there is safety in His wings, as the psalmist says. Be reminded that He provides for us. Be reminded that He sustains us, that He keeps us. I know it can feel as though we are walking a solitary life if we're doing anything at all to pursue God. But as we rest in Him and trust in Him, He gives us everything we need, to the point that we can say with the psalmist, I will lift up my hands in thy name. I will praise you. Perhaps the reason you feel the way that you do, perhaps the reason you're struggling the way that you are, is because you've become so consumed or distracted by what's happening around you that you're not spending time, real time, with your Lord. Get away, spend time with God, and you too will be able to worship Him for who He is and what He's done. Thank you for joining me today. I look forward to talking to you tomorrow for another Mighty Oaks Daily Devotional. For more information about the Mighty Oaks Foundation and the work that we do for veterans, active duty service members, and first responders, please visit mightyoaksprograms.org.